As you can see from today's topic, we are talking about sales and money because they are bad, horrible, no excuse. It is two of the things that people misunderstand and talk about wrongly. See, you need to rewrite your programming on the subjects of sale and money. Why? Because you were taught wrong. You may have accidentally picked up bad sales thoughts and bad money thoughts and habits when you were younger. You were pre-programmed with these thoughts about selling and about money. Why? Because most people fear them. You know, everything that you heard about them is probably holding you back in some way or another from the success that you are trying to accomplish with your business. Now, when we're talking about selling, guys, the reason why it may have been programmed into you wrong, it's from a multiple places. You know, it could be from your parents, it could be from friends and family, it could be from watching movies. You know, parents talk about they hated being sold to, or they went to the car lot and the salesperson was pushy or bugging them. You know, they went to the mall and they couldn't stand being bugged by the salesperson. Salespeople are considered to be buggy. So that kind of trickles down into your brain. And now subconsciously, your reticular activating system is sitting there looking out for salespeople like, oh, they're bad. Well, what happens when you become one? You have to reprogram all of those thoughts. And when you fall in love with serving people, you will never have to sell again a day in your life. Now, when you're in a sales position that's pressured and you have to hit quotas and you have to hit goals, that's when it can become a thing that people don't like. With your business, the great thing is that that is not the case. You are actually going on at your own pace. You have the ability to grow and to move forward in your promotions at your own pace. So the only stress that you put on there is something that you create for yourself. So when you feel like you're being pressured, check and see if it's something that you've created for yourself, or there's outside things that are causing that for you. So back into the adding value, being a server. When you serve and add value, you'll never have to sell. I mean, think about it this way. No one ever got mad at their friend for suggesting a movie, a book, a restaurant, a store, a product. And the reason why is because they were trying to help you. They were excited about what it is they found, and they thought you should know about it too. So always come from a place of wanting to help and being excited about helping others. You know, service and value add is what makes people valuable. The person who adds the most value obviously becomes what? The most valuable person. Successful people continually find ways to add value. Now, before you think about how bad sales are and then rethink about how good sales can be when you share, here's the thing about sales. You're already doing it. Who here has ever had a 2-year-old that wants ice cream for every single meal? They have the conviction of why they should have it. They are trying to sell you with everything within them why you should give them ice cream at every single meal. We are pre-programmed for sales. Every conversation you have, you're trying to sell the idea or get across your idea of why what you think you should do and what you think is better. We are constantly selling ourselves through social media. When it comes to wanting to get attention, wanting to seek validation, we are putting ourselves out there. We're already doing this. Now what you have to do is you have to refocus it into the service of others with your product or service. So you need to get really excited about sharing. You need to be excited for being excited, because the person that has excitement is the person that people gravitate towards. You know, when you are really just lackluster, nobody is going to be excited or asking you what it is you're not excited about. When you are excited, people are trying to figure out, they're curious, what is this that you're excited about, which causes people to gravitate towards you. The thing is that we always talk about taking it off of ourselves. The moment that you can take what it is you're doing, your product, your service, and you can turn it into how can you help others, that is when things will explode for you. Same thing with your team. When you look at how you can help your team succeed, that is when your team is going to explode. So think about sales as sharing, a way that you are able to get people interested in what it is you have because it's such a good thing for them. And here's the thing, you are the expert. Don't think that you don't know everything. You're just 1 or 2 steps ahead of the people that you're sharing with. That is why you have the ability to share with them. If they were 2 or 3 steps ahead of you when they found the restaurant or the great place to get a haircut or the shoes that they like, that's because they found it before you. If you would have found it before them, guess what? You'd probably be sharing it with them. So understand that you just being a couple steps ahead gives you the ability to offer and share what you've learned and what you've found. The next one, money mindset. Guys, this one is probably the hardest one to overcome because of the fact that it's so deeply rooted in our identity and our family identity. See, money thoughts, money mindset is as much a inherited trait is almost your DNA is, because people have historically said things from generation to generation to generation that completely changes the money mindset of an entire family. So today you need to make a stand that you are going to be the turning point in your family tree. You are going to be the one that goes out and changes the way that your family from here on out changes the way they look at money. A perfect example, and I love this one because Ed Milet says it too. He was the first in his family. If anyone else out there is trying to be the first, go ahead and raise your hand, drop a 1 in the comment. The thing is you go out and you are the first. You go out because you see the possibilities. You're the one that's changing your money mindset. So you go out and you are the first. Well, what happens is when you're the first and you work hard and you achieve it, now all of a sudden, everybody else before you in your family sees that it's possible. So you can almost reverse reprogram your family's thinking about money based on the things that you do and the steps that you take and what you accomplish. So when it comes to your money, you have to look at it this way. Money is not toxic, which is what a lot of people have grown up learning. Your success is not a fluke. You are working hard, building something. So you have to trust the value that you bring when you're out serving people. You also need to believe that you're successful enough to give back. See, one of the other big misconceptions about money is people are rich and stingy. Well, guess what? That's not you. Why? Because you're doing this to serve people. You are going to create the kind of money mindset that allows you to abundantly give back. We don't start out thinking about that. Stephanie and I talk about that when we were in food lines, filing for bankruptcy, losing our house. It was oxygen. Money is oxygen. When you have it, everything is great. But when you don't have it, you're looking for it, and that's all you're looking for. So the thing is we weren't looking to give right away. We were looking to survive. But once you get that survival part down, the next thing you should look at is how quickly are you able to give back? Now, there's multiple ways of giving back. You can give back with time, talent, money. There are different ways of doing it. So the quicker that you can start giving back, the more you'll see reciprocity coming back and the more you will see compounding take place. Because having a scarcity mindset causes you to have things not go the way that you want. Why? Because if everybody thinks that there's only a limited amount of slices of pie, then they're going to constantly be fighting. The successful people, the people with an abundant mindset know, guess what? I'll just go out and make another pie and everybody can have a slice. And then when that pie's gone, I'll go make another pie. So guys, your mindset for abundance is important. The majority of us grew up with a scarcity mindset. We were brought up thinking that there wasn't enough to go around. And if I needed to get some, I needed to get some from somebody else. I needed to take theirs in order to go. The great thing is we serve a God that creates. He was a creator, which means when he instilled in us like his image, he created us to be creators as well. So you can go out and create more and do more. So there is no scarcity. There's only lack of imagination and lack of hard work. So guys, today, think about how you're looking at money. Think about how you look at sales. Reprogram those thoughts. Get some books on those things. You know, money mindset books, wealth books, sales books. The Greatest Salesman Ever in the World, great one. Financial Peace University, great one. Money, Mastering the Game, great one. These are things that will help you change your mindset. If you can't figure out how to do it on your own, look to somebody who has and ask them, how can I help be like that? Say, I need your wisdom. Where did you learn to get that from? There's plenty of people in this group that would love to share their thoughts, love to share their ideas. There's constant comments going on of what people would love to do to help you. So guys, take some time, create a plan to change your money mindset and how you look at selling, and you will be unstoppable. Guys, go out and make it an amazing week, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are.